Hey, welcome to my first reading vlog. It is currently Sunday night, the 14th of December, and I am just getting ready for the week ahead. I have got a few audiobooks downloaded from the library, and I don't know what I'm going to start with first, starting tomorrow when I go to work. But I wanted to at least introduce those books in case I do get to them this week. So, first from the library, I have The Future of Another Timeline by Annalee Newitz. I do own a physical copy of this, but I also downloaded the audiobook from the library, so that's probably how I'm going to read it. And it's a book I actually started quite a long time ago, just like the very beginning, but I never finished it, so I need to get back to reading it. And then let's see, I have got a few other ones. Let's see. Let me get back in here. So one of them is for a book club that's in January, but I was able to go ahead and get the book from Hoopla, and that is The Library of Fates by Margot Harrison. I don't really know what this one's about. It's just the book club pick for our Literary Libations Society book club that happens in my town, and so yeah, I'm going to read it and hopefully like it. And then I have got next Can't Spell Treason Without T by Rebecca Thorne. This is an author I followed for a long time because of her TikToks and stuff. It's cozy fantasy, so I'm looking forward to getting this one. Again, I have this on on audio from the library. Um, and then I've got this one, which I did not realize won the Pulitzer Prize, so that's kind of surprising. But because I don't typically listen to or seek out like award winners, but this one is called Less. Whoa, no, here we go. This one is called Less by Andrew Sean Greer. So I read the synopsis. I don't remember what it's about now. But again, I've got it on audio from Libby. And lastly, something that I got reminded of by watching the Melanin Eclectic YouTube channel was a fantasy series, a middle grade fantasy series that I have been enjoying, and I forgot that there were, two more books have come out, and I got it on audio, Amari and the Despicable Wonders by B.B. Alston. So yeah, I'm going to choose one of these books to listen to from the library over the coming days, and then hopefully I'll at least get 2 or 3 of them read by next weekend. But I will check back in with you when I make that decision and tell you what I have been reading and how I'm liking it so far. Hey, I am back with an update, my first of the reading vlog. I started Can't Spell Treason Without T by Rebecca Thorne, and as you can see, it's a very cozy tea fantasy. The main characters are they're running away from their old lives and opening up a book and tea shop. And so far, I like it. I'm about 38% of the way in. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. So it's going good. I'm on my lunch break sitting in the truck. There's no heat in this truck. So I'm bundled up, but luckily it's warmed up a little bit, better than the 14 degrees that it was this morning. It's currently about 30, so, but it's the sun shining, so that's helping. So anyway, I will give y'all another update when I'm finished with the book, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hello again. I am back to let you know that I have finished the first book in the Tomes and Tea series, Can't Spell Treason Without T by Rebecca Thorne. And it was good. I just felt some distance between me and the story and me and the characters. For some reason, I just did not connect as well as I did with, say, Legends and Lattes. I think, if I remember correctly, hearing at some point that Rebecca Thorne was inspired to write Can't Spell Treason Without T because of Legends and Lattes. And it definitely has that cozy fantasy vibe. It's, a little on the lighthearted side. There are stakes, there are things happening, but it's not, super tense, super suspenseful, anything like that. So it's definitely a good cozy read. But I ended up giving it 3.5 stars just because it's good, but I just didn't connect with it. So anyway, we are going to be reading next Less by Andrew Sean Greer. Again, I said earlier I don't remember what this one's about, so I'm going to have to read the synopsis before I start listening to it tomorrow. But hopefully I'll get through it. And it's an even shorter book than Can't Spell Treason Without T was, so it shouldn't take me all of tomorrow to listen to it. So we'll see how that one goes, and I'll let you know when I have an update. Hey, it is Tuesday night, and I'm here with an update on Less by Andrew Sean Greer. So far, I started out for the first 25% of this book really, really enjoying it. It's a very disjointed narrative. It does a lot of talking in the current timeline, and then we get some flashbacks of things that have happened. It's a very disjointed narrative. So it's like if you're not paying attention, you will lose the thread of what's going on, which is fine. I enjoyed that part, and I'm enjoying the character of Les. But around the 55% mark, I'm currently at about 60%. I got a little bored with what was going on, and yeah, it's not a bad book by any means. It's just losing my interest just a little bit. So we'll see how the rest of it goes, and I'll give you an update when I finish.
Say hi, sister.
Hello.
Yay! Say hi.
Say hi, baby.
Hey there, I am back with my final update on the book Less by Andrew Sean Greer. So I ended up giving this one 3.75 stars. Overall, I really liked it. I liked the character, I liked the storytelling. I just didn't love it. It's a contemporary novel about a gay writer who goes on a world trip to avoid his ex's wedding, and just what he learns about himself going, throughout this trip and the hijinks that ensue. And it was enjoyable to read. It did lose my interest about halfway through, but I pushed along and really enjoyed the last bit of it. So I do recommend this one. It is a Pulitzer Prize winner. So if you're interested in that, if you have like a bingo or something where you have to read an award winner, this is a good one. There is also a second book about this character that I will be reading whenever I get the opportunity. And yeah, so I will be going on to, let's see. Oh, I don't have the picture of it. The Future of Another Timeline by Annalee Newitz. That will be the next book that I read, and I will update you when I have some thoughts on that. Hey, I am back with an update on The Future of Another Timeline by Annalee Newitz. I'm about 35% into the audiobook, and I'm liking it thus far, but it does feel very dense. This is a novel about time travel, and there's a lot of history. You can tell it's been very thoroughly researched. So even though I'm 35% of the way in, it feels like I'm moving very slow in the book. So that part I'm not like super excited about. But what is happening and like what the characters are doing and that kind of thing, like I am interested in, because I don't want to go into it, just read about it. It's like dual timeline, and then one of the characters is time traveling, and then there's like little interstitials from other characters. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's just kind of slow going for me, and I don't love that part. But other than that, I just wanted to give you an update on where I'm at, and I will talk to you again soon. Hey, I'm back with another update. It is currently Thursday evening, the 18th, and I have finished The Future of Another Timeline by Annalee Newitz. This was actually really good. It was slow and dense, especially in the beginning, but once we got kind of going, the plot kind of took hold, and I really enjoyed the characters and some of the reveals that happen along the way, and just really the themes of the book was really good. I really liked. So I gave it 4.25 stars, and I will definitely be reading more from this author in the future. And then I started another book that I did not have yet to have talked about. I got a chance to get a skip the line loan from my library for this book, and it is Julie Chan is Dead by Liann Zhang. Um, I'm glad I showed you that right before my tablet died. But anyway, Julie Chan is Dead, and it is really good so far. Like, I just started it, and already it's so voicey. Like, I love the voice of the main character, who is Julie Chan. The story is about two twin sisters who do not grow up together, and one of them is an influencer, and the other one is not. The one that is not is named Julie. The one that is an influencer is named Chloe, I believe, and Chloe dies, and Julie takes her place, and then of course hijinks ensue. So, but just I was just struck at the audio narration and the voiciness of the writing, just in the very early stages of the book. I mean, I'm very little into it, maybe 5% or something like that. So I'm already enjoying it, and so I'm hoping that maybe this one will be a 5 star. It is, I don't know if it's horror or thriller, but it's somewhere along those lines. Anyway, I'm very excited to read it, so I will let you know when I have an update on it. Hey, it is Friday night, the 19th, and I have finished Julie Chan is Dead by Liann Zhang. Zhang. I don't know how to say that. But anyway, I really enjoyed this one. So, the beginning of the book, the first, I would say, half of it was really, really good. And then it got a little slow for me in the 50 to 75% mark, somewhere along there. And then, like, the end kind of picked up, especially towards the very end. Um, like I said, I really enjoyed it. I don't want to say much because I don't want to spoil anything, but it was very good. I gave it 4.25 stars, and it's a thriller, but it does kind of dip its toe into horror as well. So I enjoyed that aspect of it. But yeah, I'm really glad I read this one. And I read this one because I saw Kayla from Books and Lala, her review of it. And so that made me interested in it because I don't really do a lot of thrillers, but her review really made me interested in it, so I wanted to read it, and I got the skip the line loan at my library, so I was able to read it over the course of 2 days. I think I finished it, but I had like a 7-day loan, so plenty of time for me. Anyway, I have started the Library of Fates by Margot Harrison. And this one is not holding my interest very much. It's an interesting premise. There's this library that you ask for the book you need, and the librarian is able to give you the book that you need. And it's kind of a magic thing, and there's a book in there that, like, I guess makes the magic work for the library, and that book goes missing. So I think the characters are going to have to go kind of on like a little quest to try to find this book. But yeah, it's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not my cup of tea right away. So I need a little more character work, a little more intensity. Like one thing I really liked about Julie Chan is Dead is the voiciness of the character, the main character Julie, and that really caught my attention right away and like drew me in. And this does not have that. I think this is in third person, so things are a little more removed from the characters. So it's taking a little bit more time. I think I'm about 15% in right now, which is not very far. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm hoping to finish this one before Sunday. So we'll see if that plan works out. Anyway, I will update you again later. Hey, it is Sunday, December 21st, and I am here to film my last update for this reading vlog. I'm currently reading The Library of Fates by Margot Harrison. Whoop. Whoops. And I am about 50% of the way through. I will not finish it in this vlog, so I'll probably finish it tomorrow. But it's going pretty well so far. It's still not personally my cup of tea, but I'm reading it for a book club. So we're gonna push through, and like I said, there's nothing wrong with the book. It's just not something I would have picked for myself. So there's that. But what I did read in this blog, I don't blog anymore. I vlog. What I did read in this vlog first was Can't Spell Treason Without T by Rebecca Thorne. And then I read Less by Andrew Sean Greer. And then I read Julie Chan is Dead by Liann Zhang. And I also read The Future of Another Timeline by Annalee Newitz. And those are the 4 books I read in this vlog. And they all went pretty well. Nothing terrible or anything, but no new 5 stars. So, we always hope for 5 stars, but can't win them all. Thank you for spending time with me on this reading vlog. And if you have made it this far and want to leave an emoji in the comments, let's see, leave something blue in the comments and I will know you were here. And I appreciate you spending this time with me, and I will see you again soon. Bye.